Sargassum, a type of large brown seaweed washing up on the world-famous beaches of Mexico's Caribbean coast. It rots on the sand, damages local ecosystems and chases away tourists. It started arriving in massive quantities in 2015.
The reaction when the problem first started was of shock. We had to find all the possible alternatives to get the seaweed away as soon as possible. It was difficult because we weren't ready for it.
It's an expensive problem to deal with. The state government here estimates the cost of removing it from the beaches will top $40 million this year alone.
It's expensive. We're talking about millions of dollars, and all three levels of government are working on finding the funds.
Officials here say that some 400 tons of sargassum are washing up every month on this stretch of beach in Cancun alone. And the upcoming high season is expected to bring even more, breaking records in seaweed volume. And that means growing business for those who are focused on cleaning it up.
Very interesting, a relentless business, a relentless piece of nature that is not letting up.
Dave Sanderson, a Canadian native who moved here 8 months ago to tackle sargassum, runs one company profiting from the problem.
When I previously worked with Shell Oil, was in the marine portion division, so I had a familiarity with what happens with barriers and sargasso and sediments and oils, and I was able to transport that into the sargasso business.
Sanderson runs ocean barriers, using nets to prevent the weed from reaching the shore and customised boats to remove the seaweed directly from the water. After less than 6 months in business, he struggles to meet demand for his services and is expanding his operation into other affected countries.
It is a good business. So right now we're operating in Belize, soon to be Dominican Republic as well. We're anticipating being involved very heavily in Latin America and the Caribbean within the next 2 months.
With the worst season for sargassum ever anticipated for 2019, the business of its cleanup has become a multi-million-dollar industry. And with many scientists blaming climate change and pollution for the sargassum explosion, the seaweed volume is not expected to let up anytime soon. So we can expect the cleanup industry to expand in step. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Cancun, Mexico.